Hey my eccentrics, welcome back to the road to Eternus. I just want to say that this is going to be a different video from the videos I made in the past. I'm going to be honest, I'm close to giving up on getting Eternus. Not actually giving up, but very close. It's just over this weekend I had the biggest reality check I've ever had when it comes to high level deadlock. About a week ago I was invited to a streamer tournament hosted by a guy named the Duck. Now I barely knew anyone in this tournament, just a few content creators, but never really had the chance to talk to any of them. I thought this would be a good opportunity to get to know a few people and play some games with them. This should be fun, right?
Incorrect.
We all got shuffled into different teams and I was put into team 2. Starting from the lowest ranks, we have me at Archon 4, Piero at Phantom 6, Zay at Ascendant 1, Surma at Ascendant 2, Stush at Eternus 4, and Father Tran at Eternus 5. You could argue that this was a pretty competitive team, minus the fact that I was literally Drake in that one meme, but there was potential for sure. When teams were announced, I actually got really into it. I set up an entire Discord group, set up schedules to play games, hell even pulled a deathy and made an Excalidraw doc where everyone could see each other's hero pools. I was locked the fuck in. It was exciting to be a part of something, but unfortunately this would be the only time my spirits would be this high. You see, last Friday I organized time to play some games with everyone on the team. I hopped on and I was able to play with two of my teammates, Zay and Surma, who were both higher ranked than me. We played for a bit and had a record of 1 win and 2 losses for the night, but I had some abysmal performances going on here. I went 2-9 for the first game, 4-5 for the second game, and 1-14 for the last game of the night. I was starting to feel a little less confident in myself, but my spirits were still high, alright? I kind of felt like Vince Carter at the end of his retirement, you know? Saturday rolls around and I hop on the game, this time with Stush, Piero, and Zay. We queue up for 2 games and lose 2 more. This was where I was slowly beginning to break. I felt like I was completely useless as a player, especially on other characters that I didn't know how to play, like Mirage and Paradox. The doubt that I was good enough for this tournament was slowly starting to creep in. Sunday rolls along and I queue up for 4 more games with Zay, Piero, and Stush, and we lose all 4 games. You guys get the picture at this point. I feel like I'm beating on a dead horse here. We just kept losing. After this entire weekend, I ended up de-ranking all the way from Archon 5 to Emissary 4. I felt so defeated at this point, but will we still have a chance at winning this tournament? A couple hours later, the tournament is about to begin, but we had a couple delays because there was a bunch of no-shows for this tournament and organizers had to scramble to get people to play. Unfortunately, because of that, a lot of the balancing of teams was messed up and a few teams got more Eternus players than normal, which sucked, but what were you gonna do, right? My team all gathered and we discussed draft for the first game. Fortunately for me, my team needed a Billy player, so I was able to be on my comfort pick at least. But when it came time to play, I just started feeding my brains out to the enemy team. It was at this moment I realized I wasn't good enough to play in this. The game snowballed more and more as we kept losing and losing until we had to call a forfeit because Surma's internet was dying and he couldn't log back on. Throughout that entire game, I kept apologizing to my team, saying that I was sorry that I was losing them the game, but they kept saying it was okay and that's all about learning. Hearing that, I couldn't help but just break down into tears.
I'll admit this. When I turned off my cam, I was literally crying. I still feel like crying right now, actually. Like, this has been miserable, bro. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. These last couple of days have been a real, like, reality check for me, I guess. There is no money on the line. I could have just left, honestly, but I mean, I don't want to be rude. That's literally it.
Like, I don't know, man. It just felt really, really tough to even be in that position, to just feel like you weren't worth anything to this team and you just couldn't do anything about it. This is me right now. I'm just a guy who's been playing Deadlock for almost 400 hours now, and I feel like the most useless human being on the planet. I felt like De'Aaron Fox bricking shots and throwing for my team like how he did at the end of game 4 in the NBA finals. This fucking sucked, man. I was beating myself up and it was just a miserable time for me. I felt broken. I felt like there was something wrong with me. Like, why could I not play this game at all? The only thing I could be proud of for myself was actually just showing up to this event and even trying to play. We go on to the next game and we all just ended up getting on our comfort picks because we felt so defeated from the last one. I was laning with Father Tran, who was our best player, just so he could help me out in lane and keep me alive. His calls were pretty good and we were holding our own playing aggressive, but everything just started to falter and I was dying more and more, feeding the enemy team once again. It got to the point where Father Tran said this to me.
I'm not even joking, Luck. Honestly, the best thing for you to do is to continue to like just fucking W key in team fights.
Is that
You're
really
virtually, yes, you're worth nothing. So like you get to extract value somehow. But obviously, don't fight one-on-one. If it's a team fight, just fucking W key.
That feels awful, man. I'm sorry. I just have to be honest with that.
Dude.
It feels awful.
It's fine.
Now, I love Father Tran. Dude was really nice to me during the entire tournament, along with everyone else that I played with. I know he didn't mean any harm in that statement at all, but in that moment, I didn't know how to feel about myself. At first, I felt mad that this was my situation. Then I just felt sad and kept crying. But it got to a point where I just didn't care anymore. I just wasn't cut out for this tournament. We would proceed to lose that game emphatically, and it all hit me as to how far away I was from my goal of reaching Eternus.
All right. Fuck, man. That was rough. Oh, man. I feel bad, man. I really do. I wish I could have been better that match. It just hurts, man. I just wish I was good at something, man. That's what sucks. That's what genuinely sucks. I just wish I was good at fucking something. I'm no carry, guys. I mean, I want to be, but I'm no carry. Not right now, at least. Kind of just depressing, because I just wish, like you think you've gone so far, but then you just get knocked down further into realizing that you're not even close to where you think you are. That's the hardest thing to realize. I feel like it's such a long way to go. I mean, this only makes me want to just keep going, though. But it sucks knowing that, like, the skill gap is so much, and I'm just, like, mechanically not there. Honestly. Like, mechanically, and I'm just missing, like, a ton in general. There's so much I'd have to learn.
After the tournament, I told my chat thanks for coming to the stream and immediately went to bed to take a fat nap. But once I woke up, I decided to do some reflecting. Over the weekend, I had played the most deadlock I've ever had in a while, and to be honest with you all, I'm kinda glad I did. I was struggling to get started on playing games in the first place, and losing this much made me feel comfortable with playing more. I feel like the pressure of trying to win and being afraid of losing wore off, and I could actually start enjoying the game. So at the end of all this, I'm still down to keep playing and try to hit Eternus, but I'm gonna have to make some changes. Since I'm already down in Emissary, I thought it might be a good idea to at least expand my horizon. So I'm gonna try some different heroes. I've already been playing some Abrams on stream, which you should come by if you haven't already. Link is down below. But I'd love to get some more suggestions from y'all from the comment section in this video. Depending on how many comments I see of a certain hero, I'll create a poll and you all can vote on which hero I play next on stream. So make sure to subscribe so you guys know when that poll comes out. Finally, I think it's time I actually go out and get someone to coach me. I think I'm gonna need some coaching if I actually want to learn how to play the game at a higher level. I'll be making videos around getting coached, so be on the lookout for that as well. Also, you all are welcome to come join my Discord if you want to play with me and be a part of the road to Eternus. This journey isn't just mine, but it's also yours at the end of the day. We're all in this together to learn how to play Deadlock and support one another. I welcome anyone of all ranks, and hopefully you and I can build a strong community together in Deadlock. Thank you all for watching. I've been Luckdeep. You've been amazing. And remember, stay eccentric out there. Peace.